my name is Dwayne. I'm your instructor, and let's get it moving with a side shuffle. All right. So remember, the point to warming up is to get yourself going, right? And so if you see me doing a movement and you just jump right in and copy it, but find that your breathing gets up too high, too fast, you feel uncomfortable, then just slow it down, okay? So for example, this side shuffle warm-up can be a side step warm-up, okay? So really important to take what I'm showing you, take what I'm telling you, and then make it your own type of exercise, your own movement where you focus on your body, your breath, and how you're feeling, okay? 3, 2, 1, and come out of that. All right, let's do our butt kickers, hiking butt kickers. So that's the goal of every exerciser, is to get good at taking what's being shown, taking what they're learning, and making it their own thing for themselves in their own way, okay? All right, we're going to turn this into a jog, but if you want to just stick with the hike, then just stick with the hike. 3, 2, 1, and jog. Excellent. Head up, chest up. Flick those heels to your butt. Perfect. And breathe. 3, 2, 1, and come out of that. All right. Nice hiking. Knee to opposite elbow. Knee to opposite elbow. You got it. The knee does not have to touch the elbow, but you do want to stand tall. Head up, chest up. And breathe. Also, when the foot's in the air, lift the toes. Always lift the lifting toes, right? 3, 2, 1, and now we're going to do that same thing a little bit faster. Here we go. If it's there for you, okay? Notice how the stance gets a bit wider. The stomach starts to work a little more. That's it. 3, 2, 1, and come out of that. All right, and we're going to get into lots of leg work today. So reverse lunge with sweeping the hands, all right? So you're going to take a step back, sweep the hands up. And this is where you get to choose how big your backward step is, how low you go. Maybe the arms come forwards. But I really like the idea of those fingertips coming together. And you watch them as they touch. And you're breathing. Your breathing should be elevated by now. It's not because you're weak. Because you're exercising. Perfect. We have one more on each side. Here's the last one. And come out of that. All right, let's do a nice little hip stretch. So we're going to grab an ankle and lift. And then put it right back down. Switch sides. We don't hold any of these positions at all, okay? Make sure that toe's active inside your shoe, meaning you're lifting it up. This for sure has the component of waking up your balance. Again, I encourage you to not lean on anything, just fumble around with it. That's how balance improves. I had a really cool question yesterday in an orientation class when it comes to fitness and exercise. How do you prepare and survive walking on our slippery sidewalks and streets out there? So, presuming a new Canadian that maybe just arrived, and they're wondering, how does this work? And yeah, you're gonna slide, right? You need balance. So, work on it, develop it, build it. Last one here. On the other side too. Okay, and relax. Grab some water, let me show you the deal. So we're going to do a side lunge. So we're going to do all one side and then rest and then do the other side. And this is where the weights can be fun. Okay? It looks like this. Side lunge. All right. So there's 3 ways in which you're going to modify this or make it work for you. First off, you get to choose how low you go. Okay? Second, if you want to make it a little bit easier, when you get to the top, take a pause and then go back down. All right? If you want to make it a little harder, go to the bottom, take a pause, and come back up. Yeah, cool, right? All right. Side lunge. That's going to be for 50 seconds. So you'll quickly figure out what you need to do to make that work for you. What's really interesting, you can take an exercise like this, and for a 30-second interval, you do it a certain way, but for a 50-second interval, you have to change it to accommodate the time, right? Okay, those exercises are paired with a plank, side plank. So we're in a plank, and you're gonna roll over, go into a side plank, and then back down, and then roll the other way, all right? So right now I've got my feet about maybe 18 inches apart, and they roll over, and they lie flat. That's kind of the in-between intensity level. A little harder is have them closer, so when you roll, they're stacked on top of each other, okay? And then the easier version would be to have your body maybe up on the 3rd step of a staircase, the back of a stable couch or a chair that's not going to move, or even against the wall, even up against the wall, and you're spinning your body in that fashion, okay? All right, that must be everything ready to go, so grab your weights if you want. With those side lunges, we're going in 10 seconds. You're going to hear the ding when we start, and then you're going to hear a ding when we're supposed to stop. So get ready, set, there we go. Going one way. Yeah. You're breathing as you rise. Sorry, you're exhaling as you rise. You're breathing the whole time. So if you started out thinking, oh yeah, I can use these 20-pound dumbbells, no problem. And now you realize that was stupid, then just put them down. Or dig in, try a little harder and see what happens if you can take it right to the end or not. We all get to choose how hard this is for us. Almost done. Rest. Okay, we're going to rest for 30 seconds and then do the other side. Yeah, so you really want to take charge of what you're doing for you and know that you get to choose exactly how this works for you, okay? Okay, we're going to do the other side in 5 seconds. Ready, set, here we go. Exhale as you rise. I really want your both feet to be pointed straight forwards. I don't want your toes winged out to the side. As you descend, you're focusing on reaching your bum backwards as far as you can. Nice job. Only 10 seconds to go. Or forever. It kind of feels like that, right? 3, 2, 1. And rest. So holding those weights in front puts a much greater load on the core for that exercise. The plank, side plank, is all core. So it's fair to just drop the weights for the lunges and just use your core for this. Okay. Ready to go, 5 seconds. Get in position. And go. Another way to make this just a slightly easier is pause in the plank position for 2 or 3 seconds, okay? Because the plank position is easier than the side plank position, maybe, okay? And then the final adaptation is just take a knee during the movement. For example, we're halfway now. You take a knee, take a breath, and then jump back in. That's one of the best ways to slightly adjust how hard this is for you. And you're just breathing the whole time now, right? And rest. Woo! Excellent. We're doing this 3 times. So 1 is done, 2 to go. Sometimes this is the point in the workout where you might question yourself and think, what? Why did I do this? I could be in bed still. But in 20 minutes, you'll know why. Ready, set. There we go, side lunging. Probably the way you went the first time. If you don't have enough weight and pausing at the bottom just isn't hard enough for you yet, then when you're at the bottom, do like 2 or 3 little pulses, okay? I'd rather you do that than go faster. To get strong, we don't really want to just blast through stuff. We want to find positions that challenge us. 8 seconds to go. That's it. And rest. Perfect. Yeah, so maybe you're in that, you can't hold any heavier weights or you don't have any heavier weights. You're in that bottom position, so get down here, do a couple pulses and then come up. Let's make it harder. Don't do that if you want it easier. Okay, going in, 5 seconds, grab those weights, get ready, set. There we go. Always back to the breath, exhaling as you rise. Halfway. Nice work. The last 25 seconds is always longer than the first. 5 seconds. And rest. Nice job. Grab a drink. Get ready for plank, side plank. Woo. Oh, today's Thursday. This has been a really fantastic week for, I'll say, attendance to all these classes that we're doing, every class. Okay, ready, set, go. So, to see so many people get so engaged is fantastic. So if a routine like this is new to you, and in a couple of weeks you're wondering, like, can I maintain this? How can I maintain this? Don't worry about it. You just have to show up today. And then do that every day. Just show up today. That's it. Keep it short. Keep it simple. And rest. So it's really fun talking to like those high level Olympic type athletes who envision 4 years or 8 years of work to get to the podium. That amount of work is overwhelming. So, just show up today. Last round for these things. Get your weights ready, set. Here we go. So third set is maybe where you go a little deeper because you saved a little, or you just keep it the same and you're surviving, or you make it a little shallower because that feels right for you. Halfway. Ten seconds to go. Nice work. And rest. All right, one more of those on the other leg. So this last leg is maybe your weak leg, just because you started with the other one, and your body knows how that works. I'm gonna go sideways. So just to point out how far back the rear end goes when you do this exercise. Okay? Oh, 3, 2, 1. There we go. So the butt really reaches backwards. Keep it going. That is the halfway mark. 10 seconds to go. And rest. Whew. So, little secret, if you see me look at the clock, it's because I'm thinking, is it not over yet? Like, come on. That was hard. Okay, one more of the plank side planks, then we get a rest. A really short rest before part B. All right, get ready, set, go. So with this plank side plank, you're just trying to find a place to inhale, a place to exhale, never holding your breath. If you ever feel a little bit nauseated or lightheaded, it's probably because you were holding your breath a little bit. So bring all of your attention to your breath and keep breathing in and out. Ten seconds to go. Almost done. And rest. Perfect. You may have just crashed to the floor, that's cool. When you're ready to get up, move around, get some water. Okay. Whew, catch our breath. So every time we do a workout, I mention something like, if you have any questions, email. We can have a Zoom meeting and address any concerns you've got. And so I was thinking about all the people that have ever done that, with the big questions and the small questions. And my sense is that a lot of the folks, before asking a question, kind of debated the merit of their question. Okay? Well, I've never heard a question that shouldn't have been asked. Which is weird, because people ask a lot of, generally speaking, odd questions sometimes, right? But in this environment, with regards to you and exercise, I've never heard a question that shouldn't have been asked. So think about that, seriously, okay? never heard a question that shouldn't have been asked. Okay, part B. Oh, back by popular demand. No, literally no one ever asks for this. I just like it. So, 2-minute AMRAP. 2-minute AMRAP. Okay, AMRAP. A-M-R-A-P. As many reps as possible. This is the perfect workout for people of all sorts of different abilities because you're going to go your speed. The goal is to go continuously for 2 minutes without resting. So go slow enough or fast enough to make it work for you. Okay. It's all in fives. Fives. First exercise is a frog hop. Okay. So it's kind of like the first part of a burpee, all right, where you get your feet to come up and then back and up and back. Okay. Now, if that hopping isn't going to work for you, then you can step it up and step it back, step it up and step it back, and then again, your hands can be on that third step of your stairs on a chair that's stable, back of a couch. Frog hops. All right. Second exercise, bicep curls. You're going to grab those weights, stand nice and tall, and do 5 solid bicep curls. What you're focusing on here is don't wiggle and wobble, and that elbow, when it gets to the bottom, straightens. All right, straight. 5 reps of those. Both arms at once, right? And then third exercise is plank toe taps. So hop it out, 5 of those, okay? So out and back is 1, all right? If the hopping doesn't feel good, then just step it out and step it in. Step it out and step it in. And again, the hands can be on the step, the couch, the wall. 5, 5, 5 for 2 minutes straight. The goal is for you and I to figure out how fast we should go. So 2 minutes is challenging, but it doesn't kill us. We're going in 5. Get ready, set, go. Here we go. So we're all going to go at different speeds. After those frog hops for 5 bicep curls. All right. When in doubt, you're just going to take a break, take a look, see what I'm doing, and maybe just jump in right there. Okay. After those bicep curls, you're doing those plank toe taps. And that sets us up for the frog hops. After those frog hops, back to the bicep curls. So we're we've got 1 minute and 10 left to go. Not even halfway yet. Okay? Woo! After bicep curls, plank toe taps, and then frog hops. Okay, we're way past halfway now. After that, we got bicep curls. And the last of the 3 are plank toe taps. 40 seconds to go. And then frog hops. After frog hops, bicep curls. And you may be out of sequence by now, but it's only 15 seconds to go. We're moving, we're having fun. Plank toe taps. And then frog hops. And rest. Rest, rest, rest. What's our time? Oh, perfect. All right, I'm going to switch this up a little bit. Okay, we're going to do 1 more of those. But we're just running a little short of time. So I'm going to change it. After our rest, we're going to do another one, but it's only 1 minute. a 1-minute AMRAP. Same 3 exercises: frog hops, bicep curls, plank toe taps. And this is what I want you to think about, I want you to try, is, so it's half as long, so maybe you can put a little more oomph into it, push yourself, it's only if you want to, or maybe you're just completely exhausted, and so the 1-minute plan is to just survive, okay? This is all about kind of like, hey, what happens when I try to do something really hard when I'm tired? What does that feel like? Okay, we're going in 5 seconds. Starting with frog hops in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And after that, the bicep curls. Remember, it's 5 of each. Bicep curls, elbows have to straighten at the bottom. You got it. After that, plank toe taps. And then frog hops. All right, we're coming up to the halfway mark here. Follow that with bicep curls. And you're breathing. After that, plank toe taps and only 15 seconds to go. Frog hop. Bicep. 3, 2, 1. Yay! All right, no more work. Grab some water. Make sure you keep walking around. Make sure you keep walking around. Whew. So your heart pumps your blood out to your muscles, but your muscles pump the blood back to your heart. So you want to keep moving, because another place your heart pumps blood to is your brain. And if it's all in your muscles, then your brain loses blood, and that's passing. Okay. Nice work. Fantastic. Let's do a little stretch here. Oh, fantastic. All right, the hip stretch. I love the hip stretch because we used our hips, the glutes a lot, and plus sitting just puts a kind of a load on them, and it hurts the back sometimes. So let's take an ankle across the knee, and I want to keep my chest and head up, but I want to hinge from the hip, reach my bum backwards, and I'm tired now, so I'm going to use something to balance or help my balance. If you like doing these workouts with half intensity, because that's what works for you, so you're not tired, and you want to just challenge your balance a little bit, for sure, just hang out here and don't use any aids. I'm going to use an aid. 3, 2, 1, and come out of that. Switch sides, ankle across the knee. And notice how your breathing just stays elevated for a while. So keep it deep, but let it slow down. Don't go with shallow fast. Go with deep and slow. 3, 2, 1, and come on up. All right, we're gonna take one big deep breath. So ready, standing tall, hands in front. We're gonna inhale and take the arms up, all the way up. And then exhale all the way down. Excellent. Good job. That was awesome. All right, that's the workout for the day. I'll see you again.